Welcome to Azzadous Studios. Keeping in the spirit of sick donks, today we're going to take a look at a classic hard house bass / donk. If you like the video, like and share, and remember to subscribe and ring the bell to keep up to date with future videos. Okay, so a classic hard house bass / donk. I'm going to run you through what I've got in this project so far. I've just got a nice punchy kick, a bit of a reverse kick there, an open hi-hat, a clap, a nice little percussion loop, and a bit of a knock. And of course a crash on top of that. Okay, so we're going to put the drums away and we're going to be focusing on this bass sound. I've also got a little synth in just to make it sound a bit more like a track. So I'll play these together. Just some out front together quickly. So let's just solo this bass. It's a really simple bass to make. We're using Serum for this. Let's open it up and have a look. I'm going to initialize the patch and run you through it, but I'll just give you a quick run through now. At the moment, I've not stuck any effects on. We're going to go through some effects later on. We're just using a triangle wave on the sub. The oscillator, we've got a normal sine wave and a square wave for oscillator B. We're using FM from B to create that donk sound. And we're rolling off the cutoff quite a bit lower than a normal donk, just to give it that bit more muffled sounding donk. So let's initialize the patch and start again. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the filter on and switch it to MG Low 18. As with my last donk video, you can play around with this. Well, you can play around with any setting really, get it sounding how you like. I don't want to do instructional videos that just basically tell you, right, set this to 12.473 and that's it, you're done. I want you to be able to know what you're doing and go in and make your own sounds. So I don't want to just tell you what settings to put them on, I want to explain what I'm doing. So I'm going to set up these envelopes. So as I did in my last donk video, which I'll put a link for in the top if you haven't seen it already, I'm going to set up the envelopes. So envelope 3, I'm going to bring the sustain all the way down. And I'm just going to leave it there for now. We are going to adjust this slope. Envelope 2, I'm going to bring the sustain all the way down and bring this slope up so it's a bit more of a triangle there. So what I'm going to do with this is take the level of oscillator A all the way down and use envelope 2 to bring that up to about 75, which is around the starting point. We're also going to switch the sub on, drop it down an octave onto the triangle, direct out, and do the same with the level on that. You might want to tweak these levels later, we'll have a listen. About 73 will do for now. So oscillator A, I'm going to switch that to basic shapes, and we've got this sine wave. I'm going to drop that down an octave. So not a lot going on right now. We want to bring this random all the way down, because we don't want the phase to be, we don't want it to be starting from different positions. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is set up the donk sort of sound. So I'm going to bring this cutoff down a little bit. Actually, we'll bring it all the way down, and we'll add envelope 3 to the cutoff. And let's have a listen to how that sounds. Just switch the sub off for the time being. Okay, so we've not a lot going on there at the moment. I'm going to switch oscillator B on and turn the level all the way down. And again, choose basic shapes. I'm going to choose a square wave. And I'm going to switch the mirror on. And then on oscillator A, I'm going to FM from B. And just bring this up a little bit. So we want the random all the way down on oscillator B as well. And we're just going to tweak the mirror on oscillator B. So we don't want too much FM or we're going to lose that bass. I'm going to switch that sub back on. Okay, we're going to bring that volume down a little bit on that sub. And that sub's also adding just a bit of grit. So on the filter I'm going to bring the drive and the fat up. I'm going to bring the res up just a little bit as well. So let's have a listen with the rest of the track. Switch this synth off. So, as I said before in my previous Donk video, you can tweak anything on the air and get quite a different sound. So I'm just going to solo the bass and show you what difference it makes. It's not as drastic because we're not using as much FM from B, but it does tweak it quite nicely. I could also play with the phase. And let's play with the cutoff. Let's try changing the filter to 12. That's a bit too much high for my liking. Try it on 24. I think I like 18 for this. So it's getting there. What I'm going to do now is switch over to the effects and just put some light effects on. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of distortion on. I'm going to go for asymmetrical. Asymmetrical tends to preserve the low end if you don't overdo it. Although I would suggest layering this with a sub anyway, just to make sure you've got a really clean low end at the end. So I just want to add a little bit of grit. I think that's just emphasising that resonance on the filler a little bit as well. Okay, so after that all I'm going to do is stick a compressor and an EQ on. And the compressor I'm going to leave as it is in reference to the multiband. Multiband's going to bring out too much. If I switch it on, it kind of ruins the sound, so I'll leave that off. I just want it gripping the sound, so I'm just going to adjust the threshold a little bit and pump the gain up. So on the EQ, I'm going to choose a low cut and I'm going to roll it off. We'll just try right at the bottom for now. Okay, so I've brought that frequency up to about 37 Hz, just to roll off the extreme lows, and the Q's on about 45. And then what I'm going to do is find a nice area to boost. Just going to turn this master down a little bit. Okay, so about there, just under 1K, 965 Hz, that's sounding about nice. Yours might sound a bit different, so have a little bit of a sweep and find out what sounds nice. You're better off boosting it quite a lot, finding a nice area, and then just bringing it down. Okay, so we might want to bring that bass out a little bit more, and that's pretty much it for Serum. So what I'm going to do is introduce another EQ. I'm just going to go for a Pro Q2. I'm going to roll the highs off. We're not too bad really, we've not got that much. I'm going to put it on about 36, maybe a bit lower, 24. Just clean up that high end. And then I'm going to roll the lows off again. About 30 Hz. And then I want to boost around a little bit there. This bass is in A sharp, so 115 Hz correlates with the A sharp there, A sharp 2. I'm going to boost that. I'm just going to bring the gain down a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to add another compressor. Nothing too much. For the sake of ease, I'm just going to use the glue compressor. So I'm just going to roll the threshold off a little bit. Bring the makeup gain up. And the release I'm going to put on something like 1.2. And the attack I'm going to have on 0.3. The ratio, you can have a little play with it, but I usually leave it on 4. And I don't want the gain reduction going anywhere over 5 for definite. I usually keep it between 0 and 4 if I can. Okay, so that's it, a really simple classic hard house bass / donk. If you like the video, like and share, and remember to subscribe and ring the bell to keep up to date with future videos. See you next time.